Good afternoon, softball fans. We welcome you on a windy, sunny Monday afternoon to Iola-Scandinavia High School for this matchup in the CWC East in softball between the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds and your Amherst Falcons. My name is Mike Wellen here for Zaleski Sports, bringing you all the latest here for the Falcons as they look to sweep the season series from their nearby rival. Took the win last week in Amherst. Now they try and double up here from Iola-Scandinavia. Again, very windy, very gusty this afternoon. And again, a good turnout of crowd, people still filing in. As it is rivalry day here in Iola. Baseball team playing down at Taylor Field, head-to-head softball right here. As the Thunderbirds take the field to get things underway as we sit at 75 degrees right now. And get set for this one. So that being said, we're going to take a look at the Amherst batting order to get things underway under Coach Jastrzomski. Leading off for Amherst is going to be the catcher, Sarah Breed. She wears number 24. Batting second is your shortstop, number 4, Nikki Iden. Batting in the 3 spot is your starting pitcher, number 2, Haley Pesky. Hitting cleanup at first base, number 20, Sydney Jastrzomski. Hitting 5th in left field, number 16, Aaliyah Breed. Batting 6th at third base, number 10, Peyton Jastrzomski. Batting 7th in center field, number 22, Tatum Maves. Wearing number 14 and playing right field, Sydney Schulist will hit 8th. And Hannah Konkel is your designated player. She wears number 12. She'll hit 9th. Your flex players at second base, number 1, McKenna Orsund. Again, for the Falcons, Breed, Iden, and Pesky, Jastrzomski, Breed, and Jastrzomski, Maves, Schulist, and Konkel with Orsund the flex as Sarah Breed steps into the box and takes a first pitch strike, and we're underway. Starting in the circle for the Thunderbirds is Maddie Muck. Number 14, and that's going to be a line drive into right center. That's drowned down for a leadoff single. As Breed will take a big turn and retreat back to first, and it's a great start for the Amherst Falcons here in the top of the first. So here comes Nikki Iden, your shortstop. And that's get a miss for ball 1. She'll drop down a bunt, and it's a perfect one down the third base side. Throw to first is going to be in time, but the sacrifice successful, 5-3. Which will advance the runner. So here comes Pesky, and she'll take a strike. Leadoff single is Breed. She sits on second base, trying to get the first run of the game. And there's going to be a little flare into center on the run. That's going to drop. That's a base hit. That's into the gap. That's going to bring in the first run. Pesky will cruise into second base. And it's an RBI double. And the Falcons lead it 1-0 here in the first. So with the run in, a runner on second now, here's Jastrzomski, and she'll take a strike. Wind's going to be an issue for both teams today, especially the outfielders. That ball just kind of hung up there and then started drifting with that left-handed tail toward left center as that'll miss high. And just found the gap. Breed didn't read it that great off the bat, but she was able to pick it up and then score very easily, just jog in from second. There's one popped fouling out of play back toward the school and toward a fire hydrant. It's now 1-2. The 1-2 to Jastrzomski is going to get down and away and back to the backstop, and that's going to advance the runner to third. Fly ball into center. That'll get the run in at the very least. Still on the run, and that's going to be a leaping catch made in center. Tagging and scoring is Pesky, and it's 2-0. So 2 outs. Here comes Aaliyah Breed. Three on this. So 2 runs on 2 hits. Nobody left for the Falcons. We head to the bottom half of inning number 1. Falcons lead at 2-0. Thunderbirds get their first chance on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Bottom half of inning number 1 here from Iola-Scandinavia. Haley Pesky's first pitch is going to be a ground ball to short, takes a bad hop, and everyone's going to be safe. Lead off E6. For Jalen Sieverton. And Falcons got 2 runs on 2 hits. And squaring, and the ball's going to miss high to the number 2 hitter, Michaela Muck, the center fielder. Pesky back on the circle. Breed calling the sign, squaring to bunt again, taking it, and there's a strike, but a stolen base for Sievertson. So Sievertson aboard. Runner at second, nobody out now. That's popped up high on the infield. Nikki Iden rotating over. She'll drop, though she can't hang on. We're in and out of the glove. And back-to-back errors. We'll bring up Alexa Kristoff, the first baseman, the number 3 hitter. Time called to reset things, and they'll get a new sign over at third base. That's fouled back. 2 on, nobody out. A couple of errors over at shortstop. Have the Thunderbirds in business. There's a fly ball to center. Tatum Aves is under it. She'll make the catch. There will be no tag, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 out, there's a strike to the cleanup hitter, Clara Colas. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. That's Sieverton's going to round third. She's going to score, and it's an RBI single. On the RBI single. Colas drives one in. It's an unearned run. Sievertson coming around to score. And there's going to be a foul ball by Maddie Muck, the starting pitcher for today. Strike two called. Run in, runners at first and second. Just miss. It's 1-2. Ground. There's a line drive into right field, a base hit. And that's going to bring in two. Maya Heschke with a two-run single. So we got a courtesy runner in. That'll miss. 2-0 now. The count to right fielder Chloe Timdahl. Little ground ball right back off the third baseman. Throw off the glove of Jastrzomski. That's going to bring in another run on the E3. A nightmare first inning for the Falcons. And a strike to Marin Hoyer, the number 8 hitter in left field. Little flare into right field. That is down, a base hit. Timdahl's going to go first to third, then that's bobbled. Trying to score, and she will. It's 5-2 in the first. Hoyer ends up at third. As we'll have a meeting in the circle as Coach Chomsky trying to calm everyone down. Had 4 errors in the inning. Coach very pointed. Fairly long meeting in there as well, and as he does that, we're going to hear a quick word from our friends over at Fleet Farm as we'll head into Fleet Farm during their Spring Yard Prep event Pick up everything you need for lawn, garden, and patio, and save on fertilizers, lawn equipment, patio furniture, grills, and more. That's at Fleet Farm. They probably served the Midwest since 1955. 2 outs here in the first. 5 runs in. All of them unearned. Here's the 9-hitter, Julian Munoz. That'll miss away. Munoz playing third base. Swing and a miss. 5 runs in. It's going to be comeback time for the Falcons starting in the second. Strike 2. Pesky trying to get out of it. Down in the dirt. Picked by Breed. 2-2. Popped up. Foul territory. And just out of play into the first row of fans sitting down by the Thunderbird dugout. Swing and a miss. Got her swinging, and that'll thankfully end the inning for the Amherst Falcons. 5 runs on 3 hits. There were 4 errors and a runner left. We played 1 complete. Your score after 1, it is Iola-Scandinavia 5 and Amherst 2. Right here on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Top half of inning number 2. Michael here for Zaleski Sports. We thank everyone for bearing with us. I know we had a couple of technical issues in that first inning as far as our connection goes. But hopefully we have everything situated and rectified now. In the top half of the second for the Amherst Falcons to try and claw into this 5-2 deficit. It's going to be 6-7-8. Peyton Jastrzomski, the third baseman, will lead things off as the wind's starting to pick up a little bit here from Iola-Scandinavia. And she'll take a strike on the inside corner from Muck. Falcons got 2 hits and a run, or 2 runs back in that first inning. RBIs from Pesky and Sidney Jastrzomski. Strike 2. That'll miss high. It's a ball and 2 strikes now to Peyton Jastrzomski. That's going to be a little looping fly ball into foul territory. Caught over at third base by Munoz for out number 1. With 1 out, that'll bring up Tatum Mays, your center fielder. Down for ball 1. Coach Anderson calling out the signs for the Falcons, or for the Thunderbirds, saying there's a strike on the inside corner. That'll miss high with a riser. It's 2-1 now on Tatum Mays. Foul tip off of the catcher. That's Heschke. It's 2-2. Umpire stepping out to make sure that Heschke's all right, and she says, I'm good to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the second inning. That'll miss, and the count's going to run full. There's going to be a little grounder towards short. Long throw, in time, 2 down. So 2 outs here in the second, and that'll bring up number 8 hitter Sydney Schulis in right field. First pitch to Schulis. She'll try and drop down a bunt. The play is made by Munoz. Throw in time. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Muck and the Thunderbirds. Falcons retired in order in the second. He played an inning and 1/2. Your score after 1.5. It is still Iola-Scandinavia 5 and Amherst 2.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We go to the bottom half of the second. 5-2. Iola-Scandinavia, Pesky back in. She'll face the top of the order. Sievertson, Muck, and Kristoff. Sievertson reached on an error, came around to score, and her first at bat hit a 1-hopper to shortstop that Iden couldn't quite handle. And there's a strike. Chopper again to short. Iden bobbles it again, and Sievertson is safe. And so with 1 out, or with a runner aboard and nobody out, here comes Michaela Muck, who reached on a drop pop-up again at short and came around to score. She'll square, she'll take a strike. That happened last time, one got away and Sievertson stole second. I see plenty of dust blowing across the field. She'll drop down a perfect bunt. The throw to first in time, sacrifice successful, 1-4. For out number 1. It looks like Iden moved over to second base. Orson is at short. That's going to miss down low to Alexa Kristoff. She flew up to center her first time up back in the first inning. There's a chopper foul toward the third base coaching box. She's got track and field going on behind the left field fence. That's fouled straight back. Over the hill and into the parking lot. Rolled down under some cars down by the school. There's a fly ball to deep left. Back on the run. That ball is gone. A 2-run homer. For Kristoff, and it's 7-2. So the error once again comes around. It's 7-2. So 1 out. Here comes Clara Cola. She drove in a run with a single and later came around to score. There's a fly ball into right. Long run. That's down. That's fair. That's extra bases. Rolling into second base with a 1-out double. So I'll bring up Maddie Muck. She grounded out to second. Little flare foul left field side. 0-1 to the Thunderbird pitcher. Another flare foul down the third base side, and it's 0-2 now. Pesky winds, delivers the 1-2. Popped up on the infield. Iden the call, the catch, 2 down. Second out of the inning. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Maya Heschke. She drove in 2 with a single, came around to score with her courtesy runner. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Fastball on the outside. 0-2 now to Iola's catcher. Pesky trying to limit the damage to just the 2 runs. 2 hits in the inning. Just miss. Must have been a touch out. It's 1-2. Two and 2, that one will miss down. Strike 3, locked her up inside corner, second strikeout for Pesky, but the damage is done on a 2-run home run from Kristoff. 2 runs, 2 hits, there was an error and a runner left. We head to the 3rd inning. Your score now after 2, it is Iola-Scandinavia 7 and the Amherst Falcons 2.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Top of the order for the Amherst Falcons here, or it would be 9-1-2 for the Falcons here in inning number 2. Helena Conkle to lead things off. And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the screen. And as we get set for the next pitch, quick reminder as well to go out to our game day sponsors, AJ Hawley & Sons, Amherst Family Foods, H.O. Wolding, Northwind Solar, Amherst International Bank, OK Hardware, and Amherst Telephone. As that one bounces in, it's 1-1. Conkle, Breed, and Iden here in the 3rd trying to claw away for a 5-run deficit. As that'll miss low. They got 2 in the first. It looked like can be a really good game for Falcons, and then 5 errors in the first 2 innings. There's a ball pulled foul left field side and over toward the batting cages. 2-2. Again, in a mid-70s Monday afternoon. Popped up to back behind second. The call and the catch is made over at second base by Colas for the first out. Nice running play. So now 6 straight retired by Muck in the circle, and now Breed, who singled, came around to score back in the first to lead off the game. And she'll swing and a miss on that one. There's a touch behind it on the outside half. High pop up first base side, foul ground. The call to catch, 2 down. Made by Kristoff. So 7 straight retired. As here comes Iden. Nikki dropped down a sacrifice bunt back in the first. Over at second base now. Popped it up again. And the catch is made. Muck takes it herself in the circle. It's a 1-2-3 inning here in the third. We've played 2.5. Your score after 2.5, it is 7-2 in favor of Iola-Scandinavia.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Bottom of the third. As Timdahl will lead things off, and she'll swing and a miss on that one from Pesky. Timdahl reached on an error, came around to score back in the first. That's fouled straight back. Five runs in the first, 2 in the second for the Thunderbirds. Falcons trying to put up a 0 here, and that's going to miss just a touch up. It's 1-2. Ground ball to short, and right through the legs of Orson and into center field. And E6. It's the 4th error at the position here in 3 innings. 6th error of the game for the Falcons. So here comes Marin Hoyard. She's singled, and that bunt's going to be a foul ball. Hoyard singled to right on an E9. Eventually came around and was stranded at third. There's strike 2. Just missed out. It's 2-2. Ground ball is short. Bobbled again. They get the force at second. There will be no return, so it's a fielder's choice. So there's going to be one out. So the one out, here comes Munoz. She struck out swinging her first time up. Fly ball into shallow center, long run. That's dropped. That's a base hit. That's kicked out and left. You're going to have a potential play at third. It's going to be late, and the runners will advance. It'll be a single and an E8. Allowing the runners to advance. So now second and third one out for Sievertson. She's reached twice on an error. Another big spot here. Falcons got to try and limit the damage. That's just out. Pesky not missing by much. A little bit of a small outside corner today. That's fouled straight back. Ball and a strike to the Thunderbird shortstop. Both times she reached on those errors, she came around to score. That's going to be a line shot up the middle, a base hit. That's going to bring in at least one. They'll hold the runners. It's runners at the corners now. And a run in with still only one out on the RBI single from Sievertson. So here's Michaela Muck. Muck 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the first and scored, dropped on his sacrifice in the second. And there's a strike, runner going, and she's going to steal second without a throw. So Sievertson in scoring position now. Munoz, the runner at third. That's going to be a chopped foul off the end of the bat. So nothing in two, the count. As Pesky trying to put up one, trying to limit it to just one run here in the third. That's down. Ball and two strikes. Strike three called. Third strikeout. And there's two down. So with two down, that'll bring up Kristoff. She had a two-run homer to left her last time up, and they're going to put her on. Intentional walk below the bases for Colas. So forces any bag now. Colas 2 for 2, a single and a double. She's driven in a run. There's a fly ball into right. Long run, that's down, that's fair, that's a base hit, and that's going to bring in two. Colas 3 for 3. It's 10-2. And there's a strike to Maddie Muck. She's 0 for 2, ground out and a pop-up. That's just missing, and it's a ball and a strike. And Pesky not missing by much with mostly. She's had pretty good command. Chopper to second, Iden there, throw to first, inning over. So the inning does come to an end, but the Thunderbirds do get 3 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 errors in the inning and 2 left. We have played 3. It is Iola-Scandinavia 10, the Amherst Falcons 2 on Zaleski Sports. We go to the top half of inning number 4. It's a 10-2 lead. And for the Falcons, due up's going to be 3, 4, and 5. Pesky, Jastrzomski, and Breed. Pesky and RBI double her first time up back in the first. Facing Maddie Muck. 5 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third for Iola. Amherst at 2 in the first. Get things going. Pesky doubled again and scored on the Jastrzomski sacrifice. As Muck had to go get a new armband with the signs and signals on it. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. And that'll miss. It's 1-2. Popped foul, first base side, now to play. Ground ball. Picked up at short, 1 out. Or at second base, I should say. 4-3 on the putout. There's the first out of the inning. That's 9 straight retired by Muck. So here comes Jastrzomski. A sacrifice fly and an RBI back in the first to center. Swing and a miss from Sydney. That'll miss up. Ball and a strike to the Falcon first baseman. Outside, 2-1. Popped up, foul behind the plate. And just out of play. Nice play from a fan back there in a hop. Fly ball into fairly deep left. That's going to burn the fielder off the fence. Sydney on her way to second. She'll be in there with a 1-out double. So here comes Aaliyah Breed. She hit a sharp ground ball to first base back in the first. So it's now a ball and a strike. Here in the fourth, we're approaching the halfway point in this game. These are some must-score run at second base for the Falcons. That's popped up on the infield. Colas is there, the call, the catch, 2 down. So here comes Peyton Jastrzomski. She popped up to third. Swing and a miss. Break a changeup in there for strike two. That's going to be pulled foul left field line. Popped up on the infield. Call and catch made it short by Severson, and that'll end the inning. So a runner left on a hit. You're halfway through this one. Your score after a 3.5 is still Iola-Scandinavia 10 and the Amherst Falcons 2.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 4. Talon Maves now in to throw in relief of Pesky. Haley will go out to shortstop. So Maves will be in for the flex. And in the 4th, she'll face 6, 7, and 8 for the Thunderbirds, Heschke, Timdahl, and Hoyard. First pitch from Maves. He's going to miss inside for ball 1. For Heschke, she's 1 for 2. A 2-run single back on the first. She struck out looking back in the second. In 3 innings, Pesky did strike out 3. Didn't walk anyone. That'll miss for ball 2. Swing and a miss. Two and 1. 3 and 1. The pitch, swing and a miss. Counter runs full, 3 and 2 to Maya Heschke. And that'll miss. It's a leadoff walk. So here comes Chloe Timdahl. Timdahl reached on an error twice, scored a run. Falcons 7 errors in this one. There's popped, fouling out of play, straight back. That's going to scoot all the way up the hill. Thunderbird fan sprinting, chasing it down. We'll have to crawl, dig under a couple of cars to try and find that one. She squares, takes one high. So a ball and a strike to Chloe Timdahl. She'll square again, take it high. Okay, your coach Tom Anderson giving out the code for what play is on for Iola-Scandinavia. She squares and drops it down. Over to third, Jastromski, throw. Sacrifice successful for the first out. 5-3. So we'll get a courtesy runner in. That'll be Abby Iserman. And as we get set with Hoyer stepping in the box, reminders all that Spectrum Benefit Solutions, they have offices located throughout central Wisconsin as your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees, so find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. To get started, as the first pitch will miss high to Hoyer. Hoyer 1 for 2, singled back in the first. Hit reach on a fielder's choice and scored in the third. Fouled straight back off the pipe. We had a good crowd out today. It was now becoming, in my opinion, absolutely gorgeous, partly cloudy afternoon. Strike two. Maves in relief of Pesky. Trying to put up the first 0 for the Falcons here. Runner at second. Line drive, caught at second base. By Iden for out number 2. So 2 outs, here comes Munoz. She's 1 for 2, singled and scored back in the third. Strike one. That's down and in. Munoz will duck out of the way. Get that back leg out. So a ball and a strike to the number 9 hitter for IS. That'll miss high. It's 2-1. Of course, there's plenty of games going on this week as we start to make up all the games that we lost back in March and April. There's a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Trying to put up that 0. And we got Newman and Assumption today. It's that big soccer game, Amherst and Assumption, that's fouled off. Pacelli at Pittsville. Newman at Assumption. Let's look for the updates from in Pittsville quickly. That's going to be fouled off again. As, again, host of games all week long, including more Falcon Athletics Thursday and Friday. That's going to miss down. We'll have the baseball game against Menominee Thursday. We'll have Amherst soccer against Regis coming up this week as well. Mays, little pop up to second. Iden moves over. She'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Mays comes in as a leadoff walk, but Stranzer puts up a 0. We have played 4 complete. We go to the 5th. Your score after 4. It is Iola-Scandinavia 10 and the Amherst Falcons 2 on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Top half of inning number 5. as leading things off for the Falcons against Muck will be just Peyton Jastromski, or will be Tatum Maves. So Maves 0 for 1. She grounded out to short. Fly ball to center. Couple steps in, the call to catch out number 1. So that'll bring up Schulist. Or no, we're going to have a pinch hitter now. Kaylee Orsund. Pinch hitting for Schulist. And that'll miss for ball 1. One and one the count. And that's fouled off. Update as well from a few blocks away here down at Taylor Field in baseball. And Falcons lead that one 8-0, top of the third. That's a pop-up foul out of play, first base side. And that's fouled back again. One and two. Strike three, swinging. First strikeout for Muck. And with 2 down, that'll bring up Conkle, who's 0 for 1. She popped up to second first time up. That'll miss high for ball 1. That's going to be chopped foul toward the third base coaching box. Just inside. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 down here in the 2 outs here in the 5th. That's going to miss. It's 3-1 now to Conkle. Top of the order up next with Breed. Line drive into left center. That's going to get down and get to the fence. Extra bases for Conkle. It's going to be a 2-out double. So second straight inning, the Falcons have put a runner in scoring position. And now flip things to the top of the order, and Breed 1 for 2. Singleton scored back in the first, popped up to first last time up. Falcons trying to get a comeback. Line drive right at Sievertson will end the inning. Some bad luck that time for Breed, and the inning is over. We played 4.5 with the runner stranded there. The bottom of the 5th on the way. It is still 10-2 Iola-Scandinavia on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Bottom half of inning number 5. Maves back in the circle. She'll face the top of the order. Sievertson. She's 1 for 3, but she's been on base all 3 times and has scored 3 times. That's fouled straight back. Of course, again, stay tuned. Later on this evening, we will have Amherst Falcons soccer. They're on the road, a huge game against the Assumption Royals. 2 teams in that top 3 hierarchy in the top of the conference there with Regis, and we'll have Amherst Regis later this week as well. But a big one. Assumption has not really been tested at all this year. They have been dominating every opponent. Falcons looking to change that as that'll miss. It's 2-1 now. Falcons soccer has been scoring at a prolific rate in their home games, but making the trip to Wisconsin Rapids tonight. Again, we'll have that call later on this evening. As that's going to miss up. 3-1. And it's a leadoff walk to Sievertson. She's on base for the 4th time today. As Thunderbirds with the right part of the order up have a chance to end the game. Michaela Muck, 0 for 2, but she did reach and score on an error back in the first. That'll miss down on to second. Sievertson will steal second. Sievertson, the junior. Line drive into right center. That's down. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in a run and extra bases. Sievertson jogs around in. Muck to second with an RBI double. And the game-ending run now sits at second base. And here comes Alexa Kristoff. Well, a meeting in the circle with Coach Jastrzomski. Kristoff, 1 for 2. She had a 2-run homer back in the second. So meeting on the mound, continuing there. We'll see if they put Kristoff on again. They did intentionally walk her last time up. But that would bring up Colas, who's 3 for 3. So it's a tough decision here for the Falcons to try and keep this game going. They have to strand that run at second no matter what to have a chance to play in the 6th. Nobody out. Meeting adjourned. Maves back into the circle. Strike 1 on the inside corner. So they do walk Kristoff. Again, it makes sense. Puts the force out at any base and doesn't let the power get to you. But Colas 3 for 3. Pops that one up, foul right past me. And rolls up toward the bus. So 0-2. Colas, 2 singles, a double. She's driven in 3. Down 0-2 here. This will be a big strikeout. Popped up, foul again, and out of play. So we get one thrown in from the dugout. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got her swinging. A huge strikeout. So with 1 out, double play, chance to get out of this one. Maddie Muck, who's 0 for 3, stepping into the box. An update as well. Still top of the third down at Taylor Field, 11-0 in favor of the Falcon baseball team. That'll just miss. This is a ball and a strike. That slapped foul toward the third base side. Ball and 2 strikes. Maves trying to get out of this. Leadoff walk came around to score, and the RBI double from Michaela Muck. Now it's sophomore pitcher Maddie Muck trying to end the game right here. Takes it high, 2-2. Chopped foul. Muck stays alive. First and second, 1 out here in the 5th. It's a 9-run lead. And anything to the outfield can likely end the game. Good speed on the base pass with Michaela Muck. Taylor Maves trying to get out of this inning. Little pop-up foul left field side, and that'll hook out a play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. On the hop, 6-4, thrown away! Thrown into right field, and this one is over. The fielder's choice. And the E6 brings an end to the game. The 8th error of the game for the Falcons is the final one. This game goes 5. Your score, it is the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds 12, the Amherst Falcons 2. Stay tuned. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show on the way. And get those fresh cheese curds made daily in Marshfield, Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. We return. I'm going to try and get Coach Tom Anderson over here. We'll get a Thunderbird player as well for a post-game interview. Thunderbirds win this one in 5, 12-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
We're here from Iola-Scandinavia with our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I'm joined by Coach Anderson. And Coach, after a tough game last week in Amherst, man, the bats came alive today.
Yeah, we hit the ball. They made a few mistakes in that first inning, but we put the ball in play, which we didn't last week. We didn't really get a whole lot of time to practice what we wanted to do, but credit the girls. They really battled and did a nice job.
And especially talk about the top three in your order, or really top four. Severson on base 4 times, the big 2-run home run here, and then Cole has had 3 hits as well. Just the top of the order, you want them to be kind of the tone setters. And in a 5-inning game like this, they definitely were that.
They definitely were. I mean, Jalen's kind of that, if we can get Jalen on base, usually we get her to second somehow, whether it's a bunt or we steal her. And she's pretty quick. And then we expect the next 3 batters, and Michaela's a good bunter and a hitter. So either way on that, that helps us out. And then, of course, we got Alexa and Clara that, when they walked Alexa, I was not disappointed to see Clara coming up. So it's good.
And then talk about the other side. Defensively, I counted 8 errors for them. You guys played very sound defensively. I guess you guys were used to the conditions, used to the wind, but you guys really were the more fundamental team today.
Yeah, they were focused. We have been playing pretty good defense this year for the most part, and they made some nice plays. We covered some ground. Clara made that nice catch behind the first baseman and she had to go quite a distance to catch that pop-up. And sometimes I would have thought earlier in the year we wouldn't have made that play. So she certainly has made improvements, and everybody made some nice plays and played the wind. The conditions weren't great. The wind was a factor, and so we did a nice job.
And now turning toward the home stretch of the season, just a couple weeks left. You got playoffs coming up shortly. What are you going to take from this one heading into the tournament? It's going to build some momentum.
Oh, certainly it is. I mean, this has got to give the girls confidence now. Amherst has always been our rival, and they're always a quality, good team, and so we need to play. We need to play well to beat them, and that's the kind of stuff we need to carry on into the playoffs and stuff like that. So we still got quite a few games left to get us ready, but this certainly was a nice start to it.
Absolutely. And now, Alexa, we'll turn it to you. Talk about that swing. Did you know it was gone off the bat?
Honestly, not really. Most of my home runs that I've hit so far have been to left center more, so I've never really hit one over the big top fence back there. So it was actually quite surprising. And then Miss B, our first base coach, really just set me off, and she was like, right when she screams, I know it's gone, and that's just my motivation, I feel like. So.
And like what Coach was saying, the top 4 in your order really kind of setting the tone, and that home run seemed to be kind of a turning point. Amherst is trying to get some momentum back, trying to put up a 0. You make it 7-2, and it seems like the wheels kind of fall off, and you guys can take advantage.
Exactly. I feel like it was definitely a momentum starter. I mean, coming off of our game last week when I struck out twice, Pesky's such a good pitcher, and I give her 100% credits because she is really amazing. I actually used to play with her in travel ball when I was younger. But I feel like after coming off of 2 strikeouts and then doing that just really started the team because we all really struggled with the bats. So then right in the first inning when we scored 5 even, that was just the big momentum because we couldn't get the bats going that night, but tonight we really did.
And I guess, how gratifying is it to you to know that they walked you twice intentionally?
I know.
That had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it did feel pretty good. I think they just considered me a big power hitter, so that's kind of what I am, so I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. So we're going to do one last thing for you. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to give you the microphone. Right. I'm going to count you in. You'll say your name and that you're in the house, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to set up a shot.
My name is Alexa Kristoff, and I'm in the house. Well done.
There's Alexa Kristoff, our highlight host, player of the game. The Falcons drop this one 12-2. Thunderbirds get the big rivalry win here on Zaleski Sports in 5 innings, keyed by that big 2-run home run from Kristoff. So that being said, we're going to wrap things up here. Again, it was 12 runs to 2 for the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. They take the win on this one. So from all of us at Zaleski Sports, this has been your Nasonville Dairy postgame show, and my name is Mike Welland. From all of us here, stay cool, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time. Good night, everybody.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.